Part 1. The Hook. How does a woman who wrote a book on how to handle grief end up facing a life sentence for murder? Today is April 17, 2026, and we have a major update in the Kouri Richins case. While she is waiting to hear her fate for the death of her husband, Kouri Richins, her lawyers are making one last move to change the date of her sentencing. Part 2. The backstory. Back in 2022, Kouri Richins died after drinking a Moscow Mule that prosecutors say was laced with 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl. Just 1 year later, Kouri appeared on TV promoting a children's book she wrote called Are You With Me? A book about kids dealing with the loss of a father. Little did her readers know, she was already the main suspect in a murder investigation. Part 3. The April 16th update. Yesterday, April 16th, her legal team filed a motion to move her sentencing date. Currently, she is scheduled to be sentenced on Kouri's birthday. Her lawyers are calling this move targeted and, quote, unnecessary. They claim the prosecution chose that date just to make it more emotional, and they want it moved to a neutral day. Part 4. The motive. Prosecutors allege Kouri didn't just want Kouri out of the way, she wanted his money. They claim she was deep in debt and wanted to flip a $2 million mansion that Kouri didn't want to buy. The case has everything: secret pills, changed life insurance policies, and a book that turned into evidence. Part 5. Outro. The judge is expected to rule on the date change by next week. Is it fair to sentence someone on the victim's birthday? While Kouri was on morning talk shows acting like a grieving widow, let me know in the comments. Prosecutors say she was hiding a multi-million-dollar secret. Evidence from the trial, which ended in a guilty verdict just a few weeks ago on March 16th, showed that Kouri's real estate business was actually sinking. She was over $2 million in debt and was desperately looking for a way out. Voiceover. The jury heard testimony that this wasn't her first attempt. A few weeks before Kouri died, Kouri allegedly slipped fentanyl into a sandwich she made for him. He got sick but survived. She even asked her housekeeper for, quote, some of that Michael Jackson stuff, referring to powerful prescription drugs. On the night Kouri finally died, she served him a Moscow Mule. Toxicologists say that drink had 5 times the lethal amount of fentanyl in it. Voiceover. But here is the latest update from yesterday. Kouri is currently scheduled to be sentenced on May 13th, which would have been Kouri's 44th birthday. Her lawyers filed a motion on April 16th to stop that from happening. They are calling the date choice cruel and, quote, unnecessary. They want more time to find witnesses who can help her avoid a life sentence without parole.